Sure, abuti honestly.
Patriots around the nation. So this is the first interview, in fact. So I believe I'm blessed to be here with our honorable mayoral candidate for the Mathjhabeng area, right?
Yes.
Leader, what is your name?
My name is Shane Nkakalatsane, known as Shane Nkaks.
Okay, leader, you gave us a bit of an introduction about yourself and background. Ne? So it's a very interesting one. One of the other things is just to find out what are some of your plans for the whole Mathjhabeng area, especially since you mentioned what we were seeing yesterday at the provincial legislature, 2 days back, in fact, where we saw millions being looted, and the premier and his MMCs and was it mayoral? I'm not municipal mayoral candidates, MMCs, right?
Yes.
They were fumbling when they had to answer to the Kockera committee. So, what are some of your plans to actually restore this place of ours, Mathjhabeng?
Look, thanks firstly for the opportunity given. The mandate is based on manifesto, because manifesto is a document that serves as a promise to our people. So, like it says, we want to put God back into our schools so that we instill culture of learning and respect for the young ones. But remember what is important also, I want to touch on the fact that you spoke about corruption.
Yeah.
In our policy document and the constitution, we would root out corruption completely and implement consequence management. You would agree with me that the ruling party has so many corruption cases, yet those people who perpetuate corruption are still awarded positions in government, nationally, provincially, and local government without any consequences taken. So SPA corruption, it's a no-go. I mentioned the issue of God back at the schools.
Yeah.
And you'd know that the country is so much blessed with different minerals.
Yeah.
One of our manifesto points is beneficiation. We believe that the minerals that we have, instead of exporting them and buying them back as a final product, we need to make sure that we convert that ourselves and export a final product so that people who live around these mines benefit. That's part of job creation. The other thing that's very important is skills
Yeah.
for our people, because you have a very high rate of unemployment in the country in general.
Yeah.
Mathjhabeng in particular is blessed with a lot of mines. You need to train people because you cannot employ unskilled people. So one of our key points in manifesto is that when you finish matric, when you don't have money to further your studies, you would go to serve in our South African Defence Force. Defence Force is not only about war and carrying a gun.
It's about discipline.
There are disciplines, there are a lot of skills that you can learn, plumbing, boiler making, carpentry, you mentioned them.
True.
And then while doing that, you will be earning a stipend.
Yeah.
We are taking you to military to learn skills and earn at the same time. And the purpose is to absorb you into a job market when we done with that. We pride ourselves in discipline and transparency. I'm sure you'd know the recent occurrences about our Deputy President Kenny Kunene.
Yeah.
The president was firm to say, here are the allegations that are baseless, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say Kenny is the deputy, my friend, and a co-founder of the party. I'm going to put him aside. That shows an example that we are transparent, we are disciplined. We do not say proximity or friendship counts in the party.
And also today, if you noticed, he also is circulating around. He also handed in his resignation as the MMC for transport in City of Joburg. So those are one of the other things that we've seen, that our president is decisive in dealing with things or matters, so that they can also be a time period of 30 days where you say after 30 days, this will have been dealt with, right? So one of the other things that I also wanted to talk to you about is the visibility around here, the engagement with our communities, and some of the drives that you maybe have in the pipeline to connect more with the wards, so that also, like you said, that the wards must know you personally and you must know them as you are presiding over them. And then also some of the other activities which you encourage the wards to do, which you encourage maybe the sports, coming together, even registration drives and all those kind of things. So maybe more or less some of the things that are at the top of your mind right now in terms of connecting with the members of this Mathjhabeng area of ours.
Look, to answer that, even this particular activity that's taking place now as we're speaking, it's an attempt to put people from all corners of Free State.
Yeah.
Firstly, it serves as a visibility to even bypasses.
Yeah.
But most importantly is to get to have members to understand what PA stands for, so that when they go out there, they are able to sell the party.
Yeah.
These activities happens throughout. We do not wait for elections next year.
Yeah.
We have activities almost every weekend. Recruitment, a boot on the ground is our motto.
Yeah.
We do not wait all the time. We identify crisis.
Yeah.
We don't wait for people to come and complain. We literally engage our people, especially your elders.
Yeah.
You know, we're dealing with issues of sewage in Mathjhabeng. Where we help, we must bear in mind that we're not in power yet in Mathjhabeng. We don't have any seat, but we act as if we are in power. There's testimony to that.
Yeah.
In the past, we have even issued few wheelchairs for disabled people. As a party, we do not wait. We have provided water to 22, for instance. It shows that we are a party that cares. We don't wait. We do things like your soup kitchens. We do charity work like schools, uniform for the kids. So we are there.
Yeah.
We do not want to say it's election time and then come with food parcels and bribe people. People know our value. They know what we do. That's what we believe in. Activities all the way. We're saying the purpose is to keep the fire burning until 2026. And we are not going to stop after 2026 because our purpose is to serve people.
Okay, I hope, and I'm putting this as a challenge to you, I hope next year, Easter time, like we saw the Patriots in Eldorado Park having a soccer tournament, maybe we could also have a team assembled from this side. And maybe you can also participate in such events where Patriots come together, right? So also, I would like to appreciate the chance for giving me a moment of your time and talking to me. And hopefully we will talk again in future, especially leading up to the local elections, because I am a patriot and I'm going to continue to push the word of the Patriots on social medias, YouTube, Facebook, and hopefully we'll have much more engagements in future.
Salute.
Salute, leader.
Salute, my leader.
Salute. Okay, good day, leaders. Now I'm with one of the leaders that I also respect a lot, Bishop Kockera. If you're from Bronville, you must know him without a shadow of a doubt. Bishop, I introduced you. Maybe I didn't do justice. Please introduce yourself a little bit and tell us what are you a candidate for.
All right, my name is Bishop Charlton Charles Kockera. I'm the mayoral candidate for the district of Litsweli-Putswa. I'm born and bred in Ward 11, Bronville, and I'm currently the presiding bishop of over 12 churches. And my job or my assignment is to make sure there's a shift in Litsweli-Putswa.
A shift, like the president has said, this is a kingdom assignment. You understand, the bishop presiding over many churches, and that means taking care of souls. That's a very great thing that you need to understand. Leader, I was surprised. You didn't tell me, because last time I saw you when you came from the PE, we were all okay, having a good time from what happened there. But I'm also surprised, but I'm also congratulating you on this. And we say we're going to be supporting you throughout this journey. So I also asked our leader, there's some of the other plans or ideas that he has for the district and taking the party forward and leading us, because that's what we need, our leaders to lead us and delegate upon us on what to do so that we are all in one accord and doing the same mission. Please kindly share some of those with me if possible, leader.
Yeah, the first thing that you need to understand as a spiritual leader, I just need to make this point or bring this clarity. There's so many pastors or bishops or spiritual leaders that says that they don't want to be involved in politics. But if you go and look at the Greek word, politics comes from the Greek word politiki, that actually means the crises in a city. So it is in our mandate as men and women of God. We can no longer fold our arms and look at the crises facing our people. We need to stand up and make sure that we turn around the wrong that is currently in our space. I hope I have covered it.
Yes, my leader. So that is one of the other things, because if you remember back in the struggle, people, even not just South Africa, even the States, people would always run back to the churches. That is where they would get counsel. They would go and hide from the oppressors. So we have always need counsel from our leaders. Even our president respects churches very much. Like he always says that the Sunday services are very much a must. In by-elections, participating in the by-elections, those two things are very much important. So also one of the other things that I'm also curious about, right? Because we want to come together as community members, right? So what is some of the other missions that, or mission statement that you say to the leaders for them to go and get those drive and get people to Patriotic Alliance and actually share the message that we have for them in this district? Because local government elections are where the service delivery is. And we know our municipality, how it is. It's dirty. It's reeking. Maybe because we see a lot of the times patriots clean them for themselves. So you can maybe talk a little bit about that, please.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the first thing that we need to understand is for the Patriotic Alliance, we need to go into all areas. We are currently not in all areas. We are not representable in all wards. For us to take this district, the first thing that we need to start focusing on is to infiltrate all wards and to make sure we bring on board all leaders from all spheres. What I like about the Patriotic Alliance, we don't look at your age. An 18-year-old can become a councillor. An 18-year-old can become a mayoral candidate. An 18-year-old can go to parliament. We have seen it. We have sent a 20-year-old to parliament. This is a clear sign that in the Patriotic Alliance, there's room and there's space for everyone from all ages. We are ready to go into all the wards, to grab all the potential leaders, to develop them into the leaders that will take this district to another level. And by meaning that is we actually say that it's in our hands to bring the change. It's in our hands to make the change, and it's in our hands to be the change.
And we will definitely be the change come local government elections. Young people, like you have said, like you have heard the bishop say, from 18 to whatever age, you can do it. So patriots, let us join to this fight as we are going to war to fight and make sure we reclaim this municipality back into Onse Handa. We're building our own table and we're building our own chair and we're sitting on that table. Salute, leader. Thank you very much.
Salute.
Salute, leader. Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm yet again with some interesting people. But very interesting. Patriots, leaders, people you need to know. They know about. I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves, né? And then please kindly listen.
Salute my leaders and hello people. This is the master himself, Mathjhabeng from Maluti, phofung, Kockera. the mayoral candidate of Patriotic Alliance. Thank you.
Man,
Salute, my leader, salute. This is Phofung from Maluti phofung. She's a PA member, a leader.
we are all leaders. So now I'm happy to meet you guys, especially mayoral candidates, because we are PAs and we want to our people to actually know who is going to lead us. Because a lot of the time, Free State, we are not properly represented and properly marketed or presented to the nation or the people to actually know us. Ne? So that is the purpose of why I get that interviews. So I'm very much so that you know a lot of the time how so mama, please tell us how did you enjoy Hotamonana and what are some of the things so do like that?
The rally was very, very much interesting and motivating also. I enjoyed a lot and I have captured a lot of information that made me to be proud to be a PA member and a PA leader also. I also enjoyed every activity that happened here in the rally. Yes. No, we are not biasing. Ons biasing.
Yeah, mayoral candidate. How long you been a PA? What are some of the things central in your district and some of the things that you have modi planning salon to actually grow the organization? Because every organization to grow, they should work, plans, manpower to actually carry forward the mandate.
You know, I think the leadership, the national leadership of the organization has already paved the way as to how the structures on the ground should work.
Yeah.
And what is important or what is interesting is in Patriotic Alliance, you don't get appointed a leader just because you've been, politics. The love for the people that you've got in your area where you are living, the changes that you impact on the lives every day of our people. That is what makes you a leader in the Patriotic Alliance. So we've done so many things. I mean, remember slogan Nasar Abahambe. We've been engaged in the Abahambe programs so many times. I mean, I'm sure on YouTube and TikTok you can get our videos from Maluti phofung, by the way. And then the other thing is we are engaged in the serious encounter with the municipality, the existing administration, in terms of service delivery. Remember, Maluti phofung is one of the municipal entities around 9 billion rand. And our people are struggling when it comes to issue electricity. Forget about the big entities like the companies out there, the firm and all that. Talk about the people running the business from their garages. Talk about the salons, the quota and all that. Those people are forever without electricity. And every day as Patriotic Alliance, we are forever engaging the municipality, fighting them to say we cannot have our people without electricity for longer periods. I mean, there's so many things that we do. We've got our leaders here that are donating. After we collect donations, we hand over the kobo, the phahlo, we assist in the issues about the financing and whatever, because we don't have money. Our patriots are able to take 20 rand out here, 30 rand there, so that we can be able to say, okay, this family because of the municipality electricity, then we are supporting those kind of families. So we are doing a lot. It's just that we cannot mention everything. We've got leadership who is collecting shoes for school children. So there's so many programs we are doing that we can never finish them on this program. You understand, Majid?
Yes, leader Kelebela, all that you have shared. Ne? So what are some of the other things, like challenges still they face a municipality? Like things like electricity. So what are some of the other things that you face on the ground? Because when you work local government, you work service deliver. Because most people, ministers are the ones that deliver service deliver on the ground, whereas it is the mayor, the MMCs, and the people they are interacting with, but more on the ground. So what are some of the other challenges so the facing a holo in your part of the province?
You see, what we need to establish here is a fact that as PA, I'm not going to talk about the challenges that are experienced by the sitting administration, but as Patriotic Alliance, we have designed the program where we say our councillor candidates for the wards, together with the ward committees, they need to establish in their own wards how many families are child-headed, how many families are headed by grannies who are only benefiting from social grants. Then we can be able to determine how can we move forward in assisting those less privileged than us. There are people that are working in our wards, it's fine, but you've got those families that there's nobody working there, and you've got this thing here, EPWP. Remember our president Gaten McKenzie said, when you are a PA member, what you need to know is if you are not employed in the municipality, Patriotic Alliance will always give you a job. So we are trying our best in ensuring that when we take over the administration, we've got a lot of factories phofung, and it is our responsibility to ensure we bring in investors when we take over. We are already talking to some of the investors so that they can come and open companies, so that our people can be able to have jobs. It's very important to keep the dignity of a black person by ensuring a salary at the end of the month. If you can overcome that, it is going to be easy for you to say, okay, our people can be able to pay because they are working. Right now, you cannot take out a bill and say we depending on an indigent. Here's your bill. How are they going to pay for that? You know what I'm saying? So we are doing a very great job in ensuring that when we take over, we've got the pipeline that ensures we've got businessmen coming to invest so that our people can work and then start paying the services that the municipality must render.
And that's a very good thing because on those sides, that's where all the factories are. And that's where, even where I work at a factory.
Yeah.
My supervisor started working before she came here many years ago. So that is one of the things that I know. And my family, some of them are from that side. So it will be a very nice thing to have you as a mayoral candidate, for you to lead the people from that side. But I also want us to do one thing before it's Ama. Salute leaders. As you know, we're talking to patriots here on the ground. So I'm just going to ask patriots, they introduce. Look, let's go up and give us such a bad. Oh, Kibu, how are you? You were so. How are you talk? You was ho. Brat and shoulder. Copa introduce.
Okay, gali bitso ke nna Mapontsho Tlale. Ke tswa ka mane ka wa 21 K6.
K6 or
nna ka lebitso ke Thandi Kgosinyana ke tswa mane ward 18 Kutlwanong.
Lo shebella ditaba. Ke nna baby police tla ke se Kutlwanong ward 21.
Nna ke Nozi ke dula ho thwe ke tswa ward 18.
Nna ke Doli ke tswa mane motsong wa Kutlwanong ward 18.
Okay, batswadi le ikutla jwang tsatsing le ho ka ba mo?
Nna ke gutle ke thabile a mannete bana go utlwele tse ding tse le gore ke sa di tsebe tse ding ke la bona ka history ya rona le ka di history tsa batho ba bang ba bele ba etapele mona. Nna ke thabile.
Or like the history can you kunene mkhono wa hae hana bele ya.
Haholo ebile re ba haisane.
Okay, so leader wena o ikutlwe jang go ba mo tsatsing?
Ke kgotsofetse haholo wa tseba ntate wa ka. Haholo ke thabetse batho ba rona bo nkgetheng ba rona ba 2026.
O tlo ba support?
Haholo.
Tlo sign up batho for bona.
Hampe.
Ke ona ntwe batlang re sign up batho because next year inzima. Mara shala ka wina what yalone.
Unfortunately, we win. Sing retla. Re bua ka present tense no jena re win. It's final re win.
Ke a dumela hore e tlo ya wina re a kena o ya ka mo dipuo tsa bona di go kgothaditseng ka te o bona la tswelopele e teng.
And hands off, who can you kunene? Hands off, who can you kunene?
Hands off.
This hands off. Hands off.
Guys, I'm here with Kenny Kunene's homeboys and homegirls. Do you understand? Hands off.
How about game on 4-4-2? Nega head coach wa tababa 5-3-1.
Ba palole Kenny Kunene. Batsadi ke leboya na kwa lona ne. Kopa ling invite nending ha letsa drive fatshe mo ke to le support.
Let's
Okay, thank you leboya. Salute. Hello leader, please introduce yourself and which ward you come from?
I'm Erika McPherson. I'm from Ward 11.
Yeah, and you, my leader?
I'm Heidi Peterson. I'm from Ward 11, Bronville.
Baizani.
Veronica Snyder's from Ward 11. Ons Baizani. Salute.
And Auntie Zelda?
Ek is tussen Susan Nissen.
Nissen.
Ward 11 lady Gwendolyn Fritz. Ek Baizan, niks ek is cement fast.
Yeah. I always confuse with Auntie Zelda, ne? And then you, I always confuse it, like all the time. Yes, sir. I just wanted us to say, hands off Kenny Kunene together in front of camera. Please come this side. Okay. And then we all say, hands off Kenny Kunene, ne? 1, 2, 3. Hands off Kenny Kunene!
Baizani!
Yeah, it's Baizani. Thank you very much, leaders. Okay. Patriots. As you know, we're talking to Patriots here in Little Putsane.
Was Baizani.
She can't even wait for me to give her the mic. She doesn't Baizani. So I just wanted to ask the Patriots, who are you? Which ward do you come from?
We are from Ward 11, Bronville, and we like to join all the events of the PA. It's very nice.
Yeah.
And you learn a lot.
En jy Baizani?
Ek Baizani nog nooit gebyza, sy dat klak.
Nooit. And you, my leader?
I'm Vanola, I'm from Ward 11. And I've been joining PA, I don't know from when. Even my kids is PA members, they Baiza never. They're always on point when PA is on point.
Even when I go to Bronville, we take that, it goes there by your house. And I'm like, hey, the PA house. Corner house. You, my leader?
I'm Leboang. I'm from Ward 11. And I like PA with my whole heart.
Yeah.
And ek Baizani. Stand some in fast.
So, leaders, did you enjoy today, leaders coming together and all of those stuff?
Yeah, it was nice seeing again the other leaders that we saw a long time ago. Yeah, and the new sign-ups, it's thumbs up, yes.
So, yeah, what is our message for Hands Off Kenny Kunene?
Hands off Kenny Kunene. Hands off Kenny Kunene.
Hey, let's do it together. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3.
Hands off Kenny Kunene!
Can we repeat again?
Hands off Kenny Kunene. Hands off.
Hands off.
Hands off to our Deputy President. Hands off.
Hands off.
Salute, Deputy President. Salute.
Salute.
Forward we move, Deputy President. Forward we move.
Forward.
Salute.
We believe Kenny Kunene. We believe.
We believe Kenny Kunene. We believe.
We believe.
Kenny Kunene has never done anything wrong. We know that and we believe.
We believe.
Salute, Petra. Salute.
Salute.